All right. Hello, hello, hello. So I am Angel. I don't have a YouTube name or anything of the sort, but I did want to come to you guys on YouTube and then post this link to Facebook to give you information that I found on mugwort and things that have helped me. So mugwort is also known as Artemisia vulgaris. And Artemisia, it's named after a Greek goddess of the moon. Okay. And I just want you guys to know that mugwort is like truly an amazing herb, in my opinion. It legit does a little bit of everything. So I may be looking down at my notes because unlike most YouTubers, I'm not ready for this. But we gonna get this show started, okay? So, first things first, Artemisia vulgaris. Like I said, named after a Greek goddess of the moon, okay? It improves digestion, reduces anxiety and depression. It promotes dream retention, weight loss, strengthens immune systems, okay? And it has this chemical called thujone, which is a mild intoxicant. Now, if you guys can't tell, triple moons, so that's obviously going to get into I'm obviously going to get into maybe some magical properties and things of that nature. Sorry, my hair is kind of all over the place, guys. So you can use mugwort for scrying, lunar magic, protections, lucid dreaming, astral travel, and visions. It used to be known as a ditchweed, but now they're calling it the witch queen of the herb aisle. And when I think of the witch queen of the herb aisle, I think like this bomb herb or this super strong herb, because queens, you have to be strong. Like, obviously it runs in your family or you marry into it, things of that nature. But queens, you have to be strong to be able to run a country. So for it to be a witch queen of the herb aisle, that should tell you just how strong this is amongst herbs. Okay. So it grows in ditches and rocky soil. So this like the super amazing plant, and in my opinion, beautiful can mean anything. It can mean amazing. It can mean physical looks. It can mean a little bit of everything. So this beautiful plant that is used for numerous things, many, many, many things. And there goes my cat. Sorry, guys. She's an attention hog. But this this beautiful plant that is used for many things is grown in the most horrible of conditions, in my opinion, like ditches and rocky soil. Like, what grows in rocks? Mugwort does. Okay. Let's skip to the Romans here. So the Romans, they were known to put mugwort in their shoes, like a sprig of mugwort in their shoes to prevent tiring. Whether or not it works, I don't know. Have not tried. I don't have mugwort sprigs. I have the herb that's already dried, which I will show you. But I have the herb that's already dried, and it's all crushed up, almost like someone took it to a mortar and pestle almost. But they used to be known to put sprigs of mugwort in their shoes to prevent tiring, okay? Now, you can use mugwort for in many different ways. You can ingest it, and when it says ingest, it means like a tea. You can ingest it, you can smoke it, you can apply it to your skin as like a poultice or poultice, however people pronounce it. Some people say poultice, others say poultice. So you can apply this in many different ways, okay? The fastest ways, in my opinion, would be to would be to ingest it or to smoke it. Those would be the quickest ways for it to get into your system. Ingesting would be a tea. So of course you're drinking this, it's boom, 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 going through your body. Smoking, you're smoking it, and boom, 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 it's going into your lungs, and so on and so forth. So in my opinion, those two would be the quickest ways. In the witchcraft community, it is known as a visionary herb amongst the modern witchcraft. I haven't found much information as far as like olden day witchcraft, but in the more modern community, it is known as a visionary herb. Hence why I put on here lucid dreaming, astral projection, visions, because you can use that to assist with those ways. I'll go, actually, rewind. Okay. It amplifies physic vision and may induce prophetic dreaming. Astral travel, lucid dreams, so on and so forth. Kind of goes hand in hand. And divination, it helps with confronting difficult truths also. With this being said, astral travel, lucid dreaming, visions, divination, confronting difficult truths, amplifying prophetic, well, may induce, amplify psychic vision, may induce prophetic dreaming. With that being said, ways that you can achieve this or have been known to be able to achieve this, obviously it depends on the person and, you know, what they are more open to, things of that nature. But ways that you can do this is they have little reusable tea bags. They have even the little biodegradable tea bags. You can put some of that in there. You can put, if you are dreaming of, let's just say financial and abundance. If you're dreaming about financial and abundance and you need the strongest and dreams and psychic vision related to that, you could put mugwort in there. You can put citrine in there. You can put anything related to financial and abundance and things of that nature. You can put little slips of papers in there that what it is that you're trying to dream about, what it is that you're trying to have visions about. And mugwort will assist in that. So, talking from experience, I have not done it for the dreaming portion. Have I had vivid dreams? Yes, I have. But I am talking from the more feminine aspect. This may be a little TMI, and if so, tune out now. If not, here you go. Because I did not write this on here, but this is from a personal aspect and from also what I have physically seen and from what I have read upon and things of that nature. So not only is it this great herb for vision and digestion and helping with anxiety, depression, things of that nature, but this can also assist if you are late and you know for a fact, without a shadow of doubt, there's no pregnancy. If you are late in your menstrual cycle, women, then you can start your own menstrual cycle. It is very possible for you to start your menstrual cycle and to help it get back on schedule and things of that nature. So, reason why I say that, like I said, about to be a little TMI. I am very irregular, been that way my whole entire life since I started a cycle. I also suffer from insomnia, okay? And I sleep at nighttime, I sleep in the daytime, depending on what it is that I am doing. I suffer from insomnia. I'm supposed to be on medication for insomnia. At the moment, currently not. So because I'm currently not, and it's taken a little bit for me to be able to get to my doctor and be seen for it, I decided that I was going to burn mugwort as an incense. So I have charcoal tabs that I put in my incense burner, and you light it, wait for the little sparks, and it's actually really pretty to just sit there and watch sometimes. But I sparked that up, and then mind you, there was no signs of a menstrual cycle coming, not supposed to come until mid-month from what I could track. And I say that because I can't always track it. Super, 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 super irregular, okay? So I cannot always track it. But from what was starting to become trackable, it wasn't supposed to happen for at least another week, maybe 2 weeks. And I burned it as an incense. The very next day I woke up and realized, boom, started. Mind you, I did that only to help with sleep, because melatonin is not helping, and I don't want to mess up my natural rhythm of melatonin. So I don't take melatonin nearly as much, but that wasn't helping. Almost nothing was helping me. Chamomile tea wasn't helping, and chamomile for me is actually very it can be very strong for me, but chamomile tea wasn't even helping. So I needed something that was going to be like, go to sleep. So I burned some mugwort, and it's in a controlled container so I can fall asleep with it and not burn my house down, burn me up with it. But I burned that, and I fell asleep within 10-15 minutes. And like I said, even when I'm the sleepiest, like super, super sleepy, I fight my sleep. I don't try to, but I fight my sleep so very much. And I will sit there and I will toss, I will turn, I will sit there and be like, you know what, I can't sleep. Let's play on the phone. Distractions, things of that nature to try to help me, hey, go to sleep. I've tried the slumber types of music, the everything. I've tried almost everything. And so I was like, okay, I need something. So I remembered that I had the mugwort and that it's good for insomnia. And here she goes again. Excuse me, Missy. That is Zoe, you guys. Can you say hi to YouTube and Facebook? Say hello. You guys are probably going to see her a little more frequently because she's an attention hog. And when mommy's in the middle of doing lives, even on Facebook, then she likes to be all up in them. Isn't that right, Miss Zoe, baby? She misses her sister, my daughter. Okay, Zozo, go bye-bye. This kid. Sorry, guys. I get sidetracked when her and my daughter come around. Okay. Female issues. Now, if you are pregnant and breastfeeding, when you do your research, and I'm also going to tell you the same thing. When you do your research, you need to really be careful. I would highly suggest, if you are pregnant and or breastfeeding, stay away from mugwort, because it can cause, especially in pregnancy, it can cause abortion. And that is what they used to do back in the olden days. I know amongst the English, I believe it was the Greeks or Romans, one of the two. But I know for a fact amongst the English back in the day, and even in America back in the day, they used to give the ladies mugwort tea to force them to be able to abort, because it can start your cycle. All ladies are different. They could have still had the baby. It could have been a healthy baby. It may not have started their cycle. But overall, from the research that has been shown, it can start your cycle, which can in turn abort the fetus. So if you are pregnant and you are breastfeeding, I would highly suggest not ingesting. Not, for the most part, stay away from mugwort. I don't care if you want magical dreams and prophetic dreams and things of that nature. You're going to have to find something that will not put you and or your baby in harm, okay? So that is my disclaimer, as well as everyone else's disclaimer. Stay away from it, pregnant or breastfeeding women, okay? A lot of information. I know. This one, I could technically keep it going, but I'm trying to cut it down. So with divination, it helps with confronting difficult truths. From personal experience, I know for a fact that for me, that is true. Well, not necessarily the divination part, more of the meditative part. It helps me with things that I personally have gone through in my life, which will probably be another video for y'all. But it helped me with things that I've gone through in my life, with being able to confront them and be okay with them. It is not a hallucinogen. Okay, I did have to make that clear. Now, it can give dreams and things of that nature, but it is not a hallucinogen. When smoked, it has a tolerable aroma, but as a tea, it is bitter, and most people cannot take it. So for the most part, that is all the notes that I had. The only other thing that I did want to show you is what the dried herb looks like. And like I said, I swear by this. This is my first, oh, I'm sorry guys. This is my first live, well, video that I've kind of posted on YouTube myself. So bear with me because I'm going to, you know. But I have it labeled mugwort. A little mason jar. And this, you guys, is mugwort. When it's dried out and all crumbled. This right here. Now the suggestion would be a little pinch is all it takes. A little pinch is all it takes. If you're smoking it, I would suggest no more than about, unless you're used to it, I would suggest no more than about this much right here if you are smoking it. Okay? If you are burning it, and or tea, I would suggest no more than about this much right here. Because you have to get used to it first. But just like anything, whether natural or not, your body can get used to it, and you may end up having to take more. So that is another thing you have to be extra careful about. If it is something where your body is getting used to, switch it up. Find something different that'll work instead of just the mugwort, okay? But thank you for tuning in. I was trying to make this a semi-short video, but I've never done a live before or a video on YouTube, really. So thank you for tuning in, and hope to see you guys on the next video.